Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're an artist who is just starting out, I want you to stop and listen to me for a moment. I feel there's something that prevents artists from even starting, and that is the quest for perfection. I feel these days we are surrounded by everything flawless, flawless images, flawless videos, flawless reels, even flawless art, and some of it may even be created by AI. So, in this world full of perfection, I feel what we're going to start craving is authenticity and something real, something which has a human touch, and something imperfect. So, while I talk about embracing imperfection, I will be baking a marble cake, which by no means is perfect and still one of my best attempts. And I'll also be painting something different. I tried acrylics on canvas, which also didn't work for me. So, both these experiments are something I want to share and be real with you while talking about perfection or imperfection. So, let's get into it. Most beginners don't struggle because they lack talent. They struggle because they think they're supposed to be good straight away. They worry about wasting paper, about making mistakes, about creating something that doesn't look like what they had imagined, and I've been there too. I tried painting something which was a disaster, and then I didn't paint for almost 2 years before I picked up a brush again. So they wait, they watch, they save tutorials, and they don't really paint. But painting isn't something you get good at before you begin. You get good by beginning and keeping at it. It can be messy, it can be uncertain, and it can definitely be imperfect. There's something important happening right now. Perfect images are everywhere, and because of that, perfect doesn't feel rare anymore. What feels rare is honesty. Work in progress, sketches, behind the scenes, paintings that didn't quite work out, someone saying I'm learning instead of look how good I am. I think that's what makes it real. I read a line recently that said, rawness isn't just an aesthetic anymore, it's a proof, a way of saying this is real because it's imperfect. It was shared by Adam Mosseri, who's the head of Instagram, and I really got thinking after that. And that's such a relief because it means you don't have to hide the learning stage. If you're a beginner, sharing your work can feel terrifying. You feel it has to be finished or impressive or worthy of being seen. But what people actually connect with most is the process. Seeing someone try, seeing progress over time, seeing the real effort, not polished perfection. Sharing a work in progress isn't actually a failure. It's showing courage. It's saying, I'm learning, I'm practicing, I'm allowing myself to grow, and that's something people relate to far more than perfect final images now. So it's your permission to slip. You're allowed to paint badly, you're allowed to make mess, just like I am with this cake. You're allowed to create things you never show. And if you want to share, you're allowed to share imperfect work too. Now let's talk about this butterfly painting. This one didn't go the way I hoped. I was trying something new with acrylics on canvas and pushing myself outside of what I usually do. And it just didn't land. Old me would have hidden this or painted over it immediately, or told myself it was a complete waste of time and never did it again. But here's what this really means: trying something new and failing is not a flaw in the process, it is the process. If perfection means never making a bad piece, then the only way to be perfect is to never experiment. And that's a very small, very boring version of success. This painting isn't a failure, but it's information. It's experiment, which didn't work. So, what is perfect? Is it the cake that finally worked after several didn't? Is it this painting that taught me what not to do next time? Or is it the fact that I showed up, tried again, and didn't let one imperfect outcome define the whole experience? Maybe perfect isn't about results at all. Maybe perfect is engagement, curiosity, persistence, allowing yourself to be a beginner more than once. Ready comes after repetition. The only way to become more confident is to spend less time judging your work and more time actually creating. Not bad at all. This is probably the best cake that I have baked so far. I've done this about 4 5 times, so I'm fairly new baker, but I'm quite happy with the results. It's the perfect amount of sweet, it's not burnt from outside, and it's soft inside. So I think this is a success. If you're a beginner and watching this, I want you to know you don't need to be perfect to belong here. Your work doesn't need to be finished to matter, and your imperfections are not weaknesses. They are a proof that you're doing the work. If this resonates with you, leave a comment and tell me where you're feeling stuck, or share what's holding you back from starting or sharing your art. And if you're painting along with me right now, then keep going. Don't wait for the perfect. That's not what anyone is looking for